In this video, I'm going to kind of jump the shark in terms of what we're talking about here. So normally I talk about language learning strategy and how to train your mind to have conversation and how to have conversations and how to learn language and everything, right? One of the main tenets of the method is what I call conversation cards. So you have a question on one side and an answer on the other side, and then you pull the card at random and it's in Spanish or whatever, and you have to answer the question, okay? In this video, I'm going to talk about something totally different. You may love it, you may hate it, but it has to do with this idea of like the subconscious mind and positive affirmations, right? So you've got that Tony Robbins, Neville Goddard type thing where it's like, if you say to yourself, today I will go for a jog, that it's like that you plant that seed in the subconscious mind and then it manifests, that type of thing, you know what I mean? So the idea I had is based on the question cards concept of language learning, but it's in this realm, and I want to share it just because I had just had this idea. I don't know if it works, to be honest. I haven't tried it, but I think there's something to it. So the idea is that when you give yourself like a positive affirmation, like I am successful or something like that, you leave your mind open to negate that, to say like, the little voice says, no, you're not, and then you've got those two opposing forces and nothing actually happens, right? So there's a lot of talk about ways to bypass that that counter thing of that the mind gives you, like they say, okay, instead of trying to just say affirmation, like try to trick your mind into saying like, oh, I might be, or something like that. Give your mind less to resist, okay? The idea that I've just had is, what if instead of focusing on positive affirmations, we did something called positive interrogations, okay? So it's based on the question card method. And here's how it works. Imagine you took one of these blank cards and on it you wrote, do you want to go for a 10-minute jog or a 20-minute jog today? And that's all you write. You don't even write anything on the back, right? On another card, it could be like, what's the healthiest thing I could imagine eating today, right? Do you remember a time when, do you remember that time when, and then insert like a positive thing that happened for you, or anything else like that. And so the point is that when you pull the card, you read it, and it becomes one of those subconscious seeds that you plant in your mind. But here, you leave your mind no room to refute it. Like you can't say like, oh, do you want to go for a jog today? Yes or no. No, it's, do you want to go for a 10-minute jog or a 15-minute jog? Do you remember that time when something happened? Of course you remember it. You can't not remember it. So you're stimulating your subconscious mind, but instead of positive affirmations, which leave you open to negation, positive interrogations. Like I said, I haven't tried this, and I know it's off track a little bit, but not really, because I'm very interested in how language and the deeper parts of the mind work, right? So it's kind of together, and that's the idea. Positive interrogations, a list of question cards designed to ask you questions that just get you thinking. Just reading the card, I think, has this effect. So anyways, brand new idea. Maybe it's not new. Maybe someone's thought of this. But the point is question cards designed to plant subconscious seeds.